Have you ever looked at your bank account and wondered, where did all my money go? Because that's exactly how I felt. Every month, I tell myself I'll spend less. Every month, somehow, my expenses end up higher than expected. So I decided to try something different. Instead of creating another budget on my own, I asked AI to analyze my spending and tell me where I could save money. Would it find hidden expenses? Would it actually help me spend less? Or would it just give generic advice that everyone already knows? Today, we're putting AI to the test. Here's the challenge. I gathered all my monthly expenses: housing, utilities, food, transportation, subscriptions, entertainment, and all those small purchases that somehow add up at the end of the month. Then I gave the information to AI and asked one simple question. If you were my financial advisor, how would you help me potentially reduce my monthly expenses? I didn't tell AI what I thought was unnecessary. I didn't tell it where I wanted to cut back. I wanted completely unbiased feedback. And honestly, some of the answers surprised me. Let's look at my budget. My monthly spending looked something like this. Housing, $1,500. Food, $800. Transportation, $400. Subscriptions, $97. Entertainment, $200. Miscellaneous, $503. At first glance, everything looked reasonable. Nothing seemed outrageous. No luxury cars, no crazy shopping habits, no daily steak dinners. But AI pointed out something interesting. The biggest financial leaks are often not the large expenses. They're the small recurring expenses we stop noticing. And that's where the analysis began. The first thing AI identified was subscriptions. Streaming services, apps, memberships, software tools. Individually, they didn't seem expensive. But together, they were costing me far more than I realized. Then AI looked at food spending. Not groceries, convenience purchases, food deliveries, impulse snacks, coffee runs. The kind of purchases that don't feel expensive in the moment, but add up dramatically over an entire month. The third thing AI found was what it called friction spending. These are purchases made simply because they're easy. One-click ordering. Food delivery apps. Quick online purchases. Things that save time but quietly increase spending. And honestly, that observation hit hard. Because for me, I wasn't overspending because I needed things. I was overspending because convenience made spending effortless. So I decided to follow several of AI's recommendations. Recommendation number 1. Cancel subscriptions I hadn't used in the last 30 days. Recommendation number 2. Reduce food delivery orders. Recommendation number 3. Create a waiting period before making non-essential purchases. If I wanted something, I had to wait 24 hours before buying it. Simple, but surprisingly effective. For the next week, I tracked everything. Every expense, every purchase, every decision, and I wanted to see if these small changes would actually make a difference. After following AI's recommendations, here's what happened. The subscription cuts saved me approximately $28 per month. Reducing convenience spending saved another $210. The 24-hour purchase rule prevented several impulse purchases and saved approximately $75 per month. Total potential monthly savings? For me, that ended up being about $313. Now, that's not life-changing money. But here's the important part. Most of those savings came from expenses I wasn't even thinking about. That's what surprised me most. AI didn't reveal some secret wealth-building strategy. It simply exposed habits that had become invisible. To be fair, AI wasn't perfect. Some recommendations weren't realistic, a few suggestions ignored personal preferences, and some cost-cutting ideas would have reduced quality of life more than they were worth. That's an important lesson. AI can identify patterns, but it doesn't fully understand your lifestyle, priorities, or personal goals. Its advice should be a starting point, not a final answer. So, can AI help reduce your expenses? My answer is yes, for me. Not because it's smarter than you, but because it can analyze your spending objectively. It notices patterns that become invisible when you're looking at your own finances every day. The real value isn't that AI magically saves money. The real value is that it helps you see your spending more clearly. And sometimes, that's all you need. If you had AI analyze your budget, what do you think it would find? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this experiment, subscribe, because next time I'm letting AI build an entire savings plan for me, and we're going to see if it actually works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.